Hello, my name is Kristen Apple. I'm an acupuncturist and owner of Applepuncture in New Hope, Pennsylvania. And right now it is full-blown springtime. Actually a little late in this video. I want to teach you some allergy points. Best time would be to start doing them would be like last little bit of March as things are just starting to bud and spring forward. So I want to teach you 4 sets of points. I'm sure many of you are still experiencing allergies. I've seen it a lot in my practice lately. I'm going to teach you 4 sets of points that are great for, nasal congestion, headache, itchy eyes, postnasal drip, and just that general heaviness in the head. So they're going to be mostly head points, and you can do this on your own. These are acupressure points, so I'll be teaching you that. Before I go forward with that, though, I want to tell you that if you're someone who experiences a lot of allergies, either springtime pollen, fall seasonal ragweed, even with dander with pets and other types of allergies, you might want to consider backing off of dairy in your diet because it creates what we call phlegm from an acupuncture perspective, and that can create stagnation in the body and make it harder to cope with allergies. When you get that kind of congestion in the nose, if you back off on the dairy, you may experience that goes down a little bit. Another thing I would love to suggest, because I love it, is dry brushing. So dry brushing, you basically have probably seen these dry bristle brushes. I like the ones that have a handle and then a loop of very coarse bristles. I like the coarser the better. Everybody's different. And basically what you're doing is you're brushing the dry skin, so your skin's not wet, and it's great after the winter season when we've been all inside in this heat with really dry skin. And you're going to help get rid of that dry skin, slough off that skin, but also the dead skin, not the normal skin. But you're also, helping with lymphatic flow. And I can do a whole other video on dry brushing, but when in doubt, you're basically brushing toward your heart, okay? So that's a whole other video, but those are 2 suggestions. Now for the acupressure points. To start, we're going to start with large intestine 20, which is located right, if you come off the arch of the nose down toward your nostrils, it's right before you get down to the nostrils. It's a sort of pressure point, so you're looking for a sensation of dull achiness. And when you push in, you can either just hold, and you'll feel that, or you can do a sort of circular movement. And you may feel a sort of spreading achiness into your whole sinus passages. I feel it, and I'm not even someone who's prone to allergies. As important as pressing and doing the acupressure is breathing. We use the breath to move that chi that feels heavy in the area. So if you breathe, it helps to actually spread that feeling, and then the chi is moving, and that's how acupuncture works. The next set of points is Bladder Two, right on the inner part of your eyebrow, and you'll feel that sort of pressure point, and you want to hold there. With each of these sets of points, you might want to at least do 30 seconds. I would recommend maybe 1 to 2 minutes of acupressure on these areas. The next set of points is Uyao, which is located in the center of the eyebrow in a sort of hollow. You might feel a little divot in there and definitely a little pressure. Remembering to breathe. Remembering to fully exhale too. So Bladder 2 and Uyao are great for itchy eyes and just the sinus passages and opening up the forehead and any kind of headache. They're also points that are indicated for anxiety and hormone regulation, so they're just really great points to know anyhow. The last set of points I want to teach you is stomach 4 on the cheek. So if you come down under the cheekbones and kind of push up, you're going to feel a little bit of pressure. Ooh, yes. Okay. So you might notice while you're doing this that your whole head kind of wants a little bit of attention. So feel free after you do those points to rub the scalp, get into the occipital region, kind of massage. This muscle here, called the Sternocleidomastoid, because the attachments are at the mastoid and the sternum and clavicle, the SCM you've probably heard of. This is a great one to also massage one side at a time because it is, right where a lot of lymph nodes gather, and so it helps promote lymphatic movement, okay? So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, and happy springtime.